Now it's my great honor to welcome NDI's President Derek Mitchell to offer opening remarks. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Nancy. I hope everyone can hear me. Thank you to everybody there. And I want to thank everybody in the outstanding NDI Kosovo team for facilitating this exchange and support Kosovo's vibrant democracy every day. It really is remarkable. And I was there just last fall and saw it firsthand. So thank you all, NDI Kosovo and everybody, all of our partners. I do want to thank USAID for its strong support of both DISICON and NDI Kosovo's overall work, as well as our colleagues from NDI Serbia, the Swiss Embassy, the Metamorphosis Foundation in North Macedonia, and the UN mission to Kosovo. We are honored to have so many impressive speakers and participants today. I'm especially delighted that this DISICON includes participants from the entire region, with guests and participants from Albania, Bosnia, and Herzegovina, and North Macedonia, Serbia, Slovenia, and Montenegro. We know well that the threat of disinformation is not local or restricted to any particular place or time, but that it spreads quickly throughout regions and the globe if left unchecked. So I commend all of you for recognizing that challenge and working together to tackle it, which is essential to success against disinformation. I want to pay a special thanks to my colleague Tamta Otiashvili from NDI Ukraine, who is also joining us today. NDI Director Ian Woodward and the entire NDI team in Ukraine have shown remarkable courage and determination in this time of tragedy. They are all indeed my heroes. The crisis in Ukraine is a clarifying moment in history as it spotlights the stakes for us all of a peaceful, liberal, rules-based order and the direct threat that autocracies pose to democracy. It is no coincidence that a deluded autocrat is responsible for this brutal, unprovoked, and unjustified invasion of a neighboring country. Likewise, it is no coincidence that the strength, bravery, and resilience that the world has observed with all over the past 6 weeks emerges from a proud democracy. Ukraine brings into stark relief why democracy matters. Democratic values of transparency, accountability, inclusion, and rule of law create stable, peaceful societies in a stable and peaceful world. By contrast, autocracies like the Kremlin aggress against others because conflict helps them preserve their kleptocratic power at home and influence abroad. In the process, they peddle lies in order to sow confusion and division. That they feel the need to do this betrays their insecurity and their corruption. But as we all know from experience, it can be effective if we are not consistently vigilant and adaptive. We in the United States know this all too well. Those of you in the Balkans, including Kosovo, are all too familiar with these tactics as well, how false and skewed narratives can sow confusion and sway public opinion. NDI research in Kosovo and across the Western Balkans, as Nancy has just mentioned, has shown that disinformation narratives can take hold within a diverse array of audiences, including young people, and corrode democracies from within. Foreign influence and disinformation are a particular challenge in Kosovo's media and information environment, but political tension and intense political campaigns can also fuel political and ethnic division, which are breeding grounds for hate speech, misogyny, and other inflammatory language, the lifeblood of foreign influence and disinformation campaigns. Lack of media literacy, transparency of media ownership and finances also contribute to national vulnerability. This is true not just for Kosovo, of course, but for the entire region and the rest of us. No one is immune. The challenge has been exacerbated by the pandemic as we all relied more on social media and cut back on in-person interactions. And it is particularly true, as I mentioned, for the world's young and wired, who offer an opportunity for us to shape a different and better digital future. That is why this DISICON is so important. Information integrity is essential to both a healthy democracy and national security. I applaud the work of all of you to increase awareness of this disinformation threat and to provide the tools to combat it. A key focus of this DISICON will be the need to empower young people to be the drivers of change in their communities, especially through technology solutions to combat disinformation. As a highly wired population, young people are in a unique position to find technology solutions to combat the scourge and help create a cleaner digital environment that adheres to truth, dialogue, and balanced opinions and narratives on online spaces. I hope DISICON, which has now become a significant annual event for regional discussion of both challenges and solutions on issues of information integrity, I hope this conference will galvanize us all to take action and to protect the integrity of our democracies in years to come. Finally, I must close with a comment about a woman close to our heart, as Nancy mentioned, was Madam Secretary Madeleine Albright. As Nancy said, Kosovo had a special place in Madeleine Albright's heart. She was a founder of our institute and served as our chair for the last 2 decades. With her passing, we have lost one of the great women of our time, one of the world's foremost soldiers for democracy. As Nancy indicated, her family and the entire NDI family have appreciated the incredible outpouring of support from Kosovars and others in recent weeks in her memory. And of course, we note the countless young women and girls in Kosovo named Madeleine, which is a special tribute to Madeleine's legacy. I had many conversations with her about her last trip to Pristina, and how touched she was by the outpouring of love and affection for her and President Clinton. I know it was one of her most cherished memories. But there's something else I know for certain. Secretary Albright would want us to march on and to use her passing to recommit ourselves even more strongly to the defining mission of her life, to combat autocracy and lies, and to fight for truth, freedom, and democracy in Kosovo and beyond. So that's what we must do. Again, it is a great pleasure to join you all at this 3rd DISICON. And let me again thank USAID and Mission Director Zaina Salahi for their support. And again, also my great NDI team and all the rest of you for joining today. So I wish you the best over the next 2 days, and let me send it back over to Nancy and you all in Pristina.